Hello, you dead set legends. What is going on? I am definitely up and about, always up and about, just a fucking abundance of energy. Always excited. The arm wrestling world is losing it. I do have a main topic for today, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling live stream in the world. I am your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and as always, I am your 2019 Melbourne Cup left arm, 80 to 95 kilo, third place amateur. The most sought after trophy in the arm wrestling world. Always loving having a bit of fun. How is everyone in the chat? Please just start whipping out some ready bangs before we get right into the show. I need heaps and heaps and heaps of ready bangs. Hit the like button. Let's get as many party goers in the show. Absolutely loving it. Let me know if you are here. But I need to thank my YouTube and Patreon bangers. For as little as 50 cents a week, you're able to help out the Aussie Arm Wrestler. All money goes back into the channel, whether it's equipment, travel, doing whatever it needs to do it. And it is building, absolutely building. Absolutely building. Loving what is going on. Really love it. Really love each and every one of you. And of course, head over to Brandon Allen, filthypowerindustries.com. Ready bang, get yourself 15% off. Just put in that code word, and I'll be on Brandon's channel a little later on today. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Guys and gals, what is going on? Let me just check a few things. Yeah. Awesome. What is happening? Alrighty. Who are my people in the chat? Phil, what are you K's just coming in? Says evening geezers. Fox 8 Ball, who are the ready bang? Fox 8 Ball, the dead set legend. Benji Mac says, what's up? Jay, what's up to you, Benji Mac? Dan Joyce, one of my Patreon supporters, saying, let's go. Fox is back. You superstar. Marcus Thompson in the chat. Ready bang. Aussie next to 10K. Hey, Uncle John's arm wrestling show. Bang, 10K. Absolutely loving it. Congratulations to my man, my tag team partner, the Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. Cannot wait to hang and bang with you. Hopefully, in the near future, we can have a beer together. And, of course, yeah, that is unbelievable. And thank you, Gorilla Arms, for jumping in. Yeah, Uncle John, man, 10K. I'm almost there. I'm kind of almost there. I'm at 7.2. But what I go for and what Uncle John goes for, and I think that this works, we go for quality subscribers, not quantity. I mean, the 7,000, you guys come in droves and want to help out the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I love it. Performance enhancing pancakes. What up, Jake? Ready bang. Mate, performance. Got some good news and I've got some bad news, and it's all the same thing. It's a little bit late now, but check your Instagram DMs. Do that, and I want to see your reaction. Lucha Pagliacci says, a ready bang. Phil Woody with a ready bang. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler says, a ready bang. Marcus Thompson's giving me a big, massive ready bang, which is awesome. Benji Mac, he's got all the emojis happening. Ready bang. Captain Obvious says, hey-o, bangers. Ready bang. Bloody hell, trying to get through to everyone else. Fox just giving Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler some love, as she does. I mean, without her, the Aussie Arm Wrestler just does not happen. She could easily put the kibosh on it all and says, I just need you to look after Zadie, but she doesn't. Think positive always. Ironically, that's not thinking positive. But I still love you. And he says, Devon Fangirls, how are you all? But think positive always by slagging other people off. Love it. Love it. Clerks heavyweight division says super heavyweight division over for Devon. Yes, because I've done a poll. Vote in the poll. I said, is the super heavyweight division over? I have done a video about it. If arm wrestling has changed forever, and that's what I want to have a talk about this. Peter McKenzie is the Pram. Says ready, Pram. Everyone saying hi to each other. The 6-0 switcheroo. Was that in your favour or not in your favour? Your pitcher's Devon, so I think the 6-0 switcheroo didn't work this weekend for you. Oh, here we go. Kuseng Loco. Says still Devon. Jay Gilbert says Super 8 division first place is written in cement, but 2 and 10 are still up in the air. Jake, you got to watch the video I sent you in Messenger. I'd love to see your reaction. Nobody has seen it yet. Depends how long does it go for, Fox. Kind of got to get on with the show, but we might watch it. We definitely watch it. Everyone's in there. Ryan Johnson, as Conan says, needs a 300-pound Titan class. 300-pound Titan class. Fox 8 Ball says we've got the unfuckables. We got the unfuckables. What else have we got? Don't do pay, leave, got ya. I don't know what you mean, major mistake. Are you talking to me? Don't do pay, leave, got ya. I don't get it. Buddy Hale is fist bumping everybody in the chat. Benjamin K says, you got that 100K quality chat room. The legendary Balkan says, hello from Arizona, ready bang. Hello to you, pathetic and lame. Pathetic and lame says, what's up, Jake? Ready bang. Marcus Thompson says, Jess is a superstar. Jess is the best. You better bloody believe it. She is awesome. Dan the Nightmare Swartz has been a banger for 2 months, and he's given a massive ready bang, and he's doing his biometrics for arm wrestling. Go check out Dan the Nightmare Schwartz on the YouTubes and social medias. We'll definitely get into this topic. Ryan Johnson a little bit later on says, without injury, I think Devon stops him in round 3. Armwall Saplenkov, Sakanishvili. Bajan says, hi, Jake. The advantage arm wrestling has over boxing for an end of heavyweight super match hype is. The advantage arm wrestling has over boxing for an end of heavyweight super match hype is. Oh, are you asking me? Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Is we as a small sport can keep innovating the format, still selling club t-shirts, change the event format and make events where it's about bringing fans together. That is arm wrestling's advantage. Absolutely. Because if you bring up rules, boy, oh boy, does he have to get big. Norberg has jumped. He says, super heavyweight division isn't over. Only rank 1 is clear. Lots of possible interesting matches ahead from 2 to 20. Jeremiah, ready bang. Have I caught up with the chat? The chat is going. Sarah Latona has jumped in, said ready bang. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be on your morning BJ a little bit later on in about 3.5 hours. If I'm right, Sarah, 3.5 hours. I am there. It'll be fun. I love going on that show, and I love the 3 of them. James Monty says, super heavyweight isn't over. Everyone has their kryptonite. There is always someone out there that will take the current champ. There is 2 lanes that I want to go with that, James, and I do like it. Mazel reckons that without injury in the second, the match would be way different. The injury would come round 3. When it comes to Savage auditions, they have stopped, so we're just going through all the entries. Uncle John and I will give an update later on in the week. Biohacking. I said biometrics. Biohacking. I do apologize. Dan the Nightmare. Okay, everyone's coming in. Says, howdy. Yeah, so is the super heavyweight division over? Has arm wrestling changed forever. So I made a video, and I hope you go back and watch it. And also, not only because we're going to talk about what was in that video, but if you can go back and watch it and give me some feedback, it is more of a narration, music in the background type thing. My voice is just that little bit lower. But when I'm asking, is the super heavyweight division over? Of course, this is an open-ended question. Two ways you can go about it. Yes, the super heavyweight division is over. At this stage, no one is touching Levin. The massive unit of himself, no one at this stage. If you go through the rest of the top 10 in any order, Devin doesn't want a rematch. Hermes doesn't want to pull him. We all had hopes on Vitali. He's back in the gym. He's pretty motivated after his loss to Dimitri. But Dimitri and Vitali can't travel. Dave Chafee's already been beaten and relatively crushed by Levin. Who else is there? Kadecha, Jerry Catarat. They're about to go at East versus West. So that will be very interesting. Alex Kadecha, I think, is a great hope, but that's in a few years. I think he just needs that more arm wrestling experience because out of everyone in the top 10, he is relatively new. So it was very impressive with his good wins over Corey, but Corey almost got a pin for him. So is it over in that sense? Yes. When you guys are out and about, you're not in a running race to finish second. You don't go out and arm wrestle to go, oh, man, I can't wait to get that silver medal. No, you want the glory. We celebrate number one in the world. That is what we're after. Or number 3 if you're a Melbourne Cup 2019 arm wrestling. We get it. So with that super heavyweight, so when Levin came in, injury or not, my personal opinion, injury or not, I think Levin still would have won in a very convincing way. Devin in round 1 did get that stop down here. I don't know if he was able to turn him from there. The weight, velocity, ferociousness of it all, hence why he was injured in round 2. Personal opinion. So for me, arm wrestling has changed in that sense that Levin is untouchable and we're all playing for number 2. On the other hand, arm wrestling has changed because now we have a group of hungry combatants. Now, I know the rest of the top 10 that I had just mentioned want it. I know the rest of the top 10 would love to be that person that gives Levan his first loss. And I do love that. I do love in the sporting thing. Right now, what I'm after with my positive thinking, my glass half full, and I'll get to a lot of your comments in a moment, but with the glass half full, I need my Buster Douglas. I want to find my Buster Douglas to Levan's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was unbeatable. He's going to run through everyone. Then out of nowhere, Buster Douglas just came in and landed one. So I want to find that superstar that can land one. Who do you think, guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go back through the comments so we can have a chat. But who do you think can be that one person that can land the Buster Douglas knockout? And I'm going to go into a third reason why arm wrestling has changed forever. It's a very hot topic. But let me go back and have a ready bang. I am on a little bit earlier today because in 45 minutes, I think Beers with Bad Company, I think they're starting a little bit earlier. Levan has been number 1. How has anything changed? I think the pure dominance of Levan is it. They need to promote other weight classes. The super heavyweight division has all been steamrolls for the 4 king of the tables. Yes, it has. It really has. It really has. At the end of the Ali, Foreman, Frazier era came Duran, Hearns, Hagler, Leonard. Surely this is where the sport is at now for a few years, mirroring boxing's 80 to 120 kilo classes for more excitement. I hope so, man. I hope we get more people that have just watched King of the Table and gone, I reckon I've got him. I reckon I reckon I can hit him. I reckon I can get 11. So that's what I'm very interested about. Stormtroopers, why are you yelling at me in capitals? But if you all can, quickly hit the like button. Quickly hit the like button. So arm wrestling is done. Hell no, move on. There's other weight divisions with lots of competition. Just got to check something. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry, just had to check something on my phone. I thought it was my wife messaging me, but it wasn't. What else have we got? If Dennis gets healthy, will be a close match. I genuinely believe what Dennis Saplenkov had to go through, and I hope I'm wrong, but what Dennis had to go to, that is, if he wants to get two things. If he wants to get to peak Dennis that he was, that cyborg RoboCop type puller, stay out of trouble, and just kill everyone, then two things will happen. And this is no disrespect. One, he could be a competitor for Levan. He could be if he got back to that. But two, he'll die. He'll die. Unless he has some magical something in his body to get back to exactly where he was before his body broke down. I don't think he can continue on living life. And that's just my opinion. What else have we got? Dan the Nightmare says arm wrestling has changed for the better. Jay Berry says other divisions need to be marketed and promoted. Thanks for everyone coming in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Levan is the best, says Ryan. We focus on other weight divisions. It may be a dark time for arm wrestling. I don't think it's a dark time. I don't think it's a dark time at all. I just think because if I jump on here tomorrow and go, oh my God, Vitali's now booked with Hermes for a match, we're all going to go, hell yeah, that's going to be amazing. If I'm like Dave Chavy's bullying Jerry Cataract, you know what I mean? Like East versus West, there's a title match, Gennady versus Jerry Cataract. We're all pumped. If you're not pumped for that, get pumped for that. I'll get you pumped for that. Pump, pump, pump. Get up and about. So, yeah, I don't think we're in a dark time. I just think we can just sit there and tick off Levan number one for a long time, especially if Levan's only pulling once a year. Now, if he's only pulling one arm wrestling match a year, then I think it's longer than 5 years. Then it's longer than 5 years. John and Hollywood reckon Monster Michael Todd has a lane against Levan, and I think Monster Michael Todd thinks he has a lane as well. He just released a video, which I haven't watched, but I like that. I like that Saban has come out and says, give me a year, I'll take on Levan. I haven't watched the video, but if I'm guessing, I love that Monster Michael Todd has come out and said, I reckon my King's move is that good to stop him. I like that. I don't want people sitting there like we've all sat there and Levan, you are number one. You are unbeatable. That is fine. And if he pulls Saban in a year, Levan crushes him. And if he pulls Monster Michael Todd in a year, he'd probably win 6-0. But I do love that are people that are coming out and going, right, I reckon I'll have a crack. Remember, Levan doesn't have to take the match. They're all big boy adults. Levan doesn't have to take the match. What else? Well, I like this. Levan isn't number one. He's number 0. He doesn't count anymore, which is good. So every sport or division of a sport that has a clear number one would be over. No, that's why I'm asking you guys. I'm saying the arm wrestling world has changed. I'm not saying, I'm asking you guys in the chat, is the super heavyweight division over? I'm a glass half full, mother. I'm a glass half full and going, I want to see that rumblings from down here. I would love to watch someone that's ranked number 25 in the world start chopping trees down. And then in 12 months' time, we're like, can you remember when John Flamingo Pants, he was ranked 25, and then he beat someone, and then he beat another person, and then he beat that one. And yeah, that's what I would That's what I would love to see. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. I'm really way behind in the chat. Let me see what I can come up with. How about Khaled? If he training 1 year with competitive matches with Khaled, there's potential there, but maybe I don't know. I don't think he can beat. I don't think he can beat Levin, but he can make some noise in the top 10. He can make some noise in the top 10. Craig Land says nobody can beat him. Macho Man Arm Wrestling Channel, one of my YouTube bangers, says, well, it's not me. Laugh out loud. What else have we got? Who is number 2 right now? Can we really say Siliev is number 2, only off 1 win? Who would, yeah, mate, this discussion is one of the hardest discussions in the world. One of the hardest discussions. And I'll tell you why in a minute. UDD says, what's up? What's up? What else have we got? Alex McDonald reckon it's Ryan Buster Douglas Bowen. No, I've seen Mike Tyson arm wrestle. Not a chance. Not a chance. Derek Smith to take on Levin? Not at this stage. Not at this stage, but that is okay. How is the poll going? Guys, can we get to 41 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? Come on now, you dead set legends. Let's get to 100 likes. So 61% of you say the super heavyweight division is over, 160 votes. But let's get, hey, come on. Let's smash those like buttons, you dead set legends. Morozov has potential. Ready bang from Hound stuff. Spoof says, hi, Aussie. UDD says, there is a part of me who isn't impressed by Levin. Interesting. Go and can I have some more context on that? Oh, man, I'm just going to have to. Willie T just installed WhatsApp. Is it on WhatsApp that I would join you? Well, because we didn't get in time, Willie. Let's lock in roughly this time next week. I'll start texting you and everything like that, and let's talk and let's work out a time to get you on the show, Wild Willie. Yeah, that's all it was. Just a bit of delay in our communication, but yeah, go check this guy out. I'm going to get him on. I like him. He's a little bit different. Likes to go on a rant. Who doesn't like going on a rant? But I'm going to get Wild Willie on the show hopefully next week because, which would be good. How long can Levin's body hold? Interesting. Can't last too long. Based on personalities and channel innovation, we are more likely to get you, Uncle John, and Chance and Todzilla to 30, 50K subs over 18 months and an arm wrestling event in arena than relying on Levin getting a Froome Krill out to get to 120 subscribers. Well, I think Levin will soon know because he did put out that video at the end afterwards, and he's got the hammer and he says, "Hey, everyone, go worship your idol. I crushed him," and he had a bit of fun with it. Hopefully Levin keeps that up, whether it's training videos or things like that, because then he can realize he could make quite a few dollars, and really, if he wants to support family or support arm wrestling in Georgia, he can really make quite a few dollars. Even Levin talked about concern for Dennis to come back and fear for his house. Everyone should be talking about that. Everyone should be talking about that. All right, let me just scroll a bit back up. Man. Beer with Burgoyne, early morning there. Well, it's almost 9:30 because I believe you're going live in half an hour. So I just went that little bit early because Beers with Bad Company will be on after this. The comments are flying. Everyone is flying. I can't. All right, I'm going to have to scroll a bit back down. All righty. So what I would love, so right arm, Levin is is very dominant at this stage. Very, very dominant, especially if he's only taking one match a year. Very, very dominant. I would love to see Levin pull left arm. I would love to see some people come up. One, because it's the different from the norm. It's different from the norm. So things like Morozov is ranked very highly in world number one. You know, Cody Merritt, number one. Corey West on the left arm with the weight size and things like that is on it. You know, he just beat Ryan Espy on the left arm. There are some dead set killers in the left arm. So I would be absolutely keen for that one. Marcus Thompson, you dead set legend. Thank you very much, Marcus Thompson. You always humble me when I'm on a trajectory of a good rant. You have humbled me. And he says, for my brother Fox, rep time, you've missed loads. Uncle John training hard for the Whitby Open. But a goose can never beat a fox. Jake, no bias commentary for your partner in crime. Yes, hopefully I am there having a beer with Marcus Thompson, calling the action Fox 8 Ball versus Uncle John. YouTuber versus YouTuber fan. Love it. I love the story about it. It is absolutely amazing. Hopefully I can get there. I might have a chat to my members first, but I've had some knockbacks recently, but that is okay. The Aussie Arm Wrestler is always up and about, and I do love it. I do love it, but thank you very much. What have we got? Dom says, doesn't Kadechi get a legitimate shot at Levin in King of the Table format from the fact he won his last match? Maybe. I know they were actually supposed to pull each other at top 8 as well. I think they were supposed to pull each other at top 8, so it could go from there. What else have we got? Everyone's jumping in there. Thank you very much, Fox 8 Ball. Thank you very much. Talking about my beautiful daughter. I honestly think Morozov can beat Levin's left. 62% of you say the super heavyweight division is over. Kadecha versus Levan left arm would be pretty awesome to see. I could see that getting a lot of hype. Oh, mate, I will hype anything. Sap the Bees jumped in. He thinks the super heavyweight division is just getting good. I think arm wrestling has changed forever. And another point is a lot, and other sports are exactly the same, but I am worried about the health. I am definitely worried about the health to put yourself, and other sports are the same. I'm not an idiot, but to go from 170 to 178 kilos for what Devin had put himself through and what they supposedly have put into their bodies is unsustainable. So I sometimes do worry about the general health of arm wrestling because there are no testings and things like that. You know, a lot of people are on it, and that is their choice, and that is fine. But I do get a little bit worried that all of this is going to happen. Yeah, I love them all, and I'm sure a lot of them are speaking to doctors. I'm sure a lot of them have health physicians and things like that. They go, right, you can have this much, but if you do any more, I would just back off. Some people can just react awesome to it and go, this is fine. My heart's never been better. So that's another interesting thing. What's my awesome chat going to be? Douglas kind of agrees, says there's going to be more and more injuries and athletes will have shorter and shorter lifespans. Absolutely. I believe Levin broke the sport. Who in the mainstream public would even care to follow who is second best? Not hating, just my thoughts. I was saying before, Vegeta, I think we will all follow it because at East versus West, Gennadi's facing Jerry Caderet, and we're all up and about for that. I think Dave Chafee's pulling in November I'm going to be excited to pull that. I want to see what's next for Vitali and Siliev. Hermes Gasparini, I think, is taking the winner of Gennady, and he's taking the winner of Gennady and Jerry right hand, and he's taking on the winner of Morozov and Cody Merritt left hand. He's going to try and be the double East versus West belt holder, title champion. So I'm definitely interested. I know, and I could be wrong, Vijay, you could be one of those, but I know a lot of people love the rankings part of it, where I just want to see super exciting matches. I've been banging on for 12 months now. I am sick of 6-0s. I am genuinely sick of them. Now, and it's I'm not shitting on any promoters or things like that. It is very, very hard to make matches and make matches work because you just don't know what happens on the day. You don't know where it's going to go. But like if you go to the last two East versus Wests, Ron Barth versus Zurab Tazvaridze, magnificent. Dave Chafee versus Gennady Vinia are the two matches that stand out. You tell me why. And by you, I mean everyone. You get it. Shut up. You all shut up. You're all getting in there. Pele, one word, no. Simple. What else have we got? All righty. Oh, geez. Have I... The Pancakes Arm Wrestling League. Pancake Arm Wrestling League. Mazel Jador thinks King of the Table 5 needs the biggest type matches. Hermes Devon, John Todd, Gennady, Alex, Bowen, Bishop. Oh, look. Whatever the next King of the Table is, I've got some inklings of what's going to happen. But whatever the next King of the Table is, I will hype it up. Uncle John will hype it up. Ryan Bowen will hype it up. Doesn't matter what matches are, we will ensure they are super important. Super important. Just a quick yes or no or everything for all you Dead Set Legends in the chat. First of all, thank you all for joining me. Can we hit the like button? Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, guys. 52 likes, 134 studs in the chat. Let's get the likes up. Yes, get out of live chat, hit the like button, come back in the live chat. You wouldn't have missed much. The Seattle Green has jumped in. He says, as long as Levin is alive, we'll all be watching to see who can be the second best arm wrestler, and these are the facts. Well, yeah, because there will always be that conversation of, when Gennady and Jerry have their match, our first question will be, is he ready for Levant? Absolutely, it's going to be. Absolutely. I am a glass half full. And yes, after the Levin Devon match, I think arm wrestling has changed forever. I'm going to go full positive mode and think it is changed for the better. I am hoping it makes more athletes hungry. I hope it is making people pursue their dreams to be the David to Levant's Goliath. I am hoping that it is just inspiring people. Unfortunately, not in the it rhymes with schmeroids type thing. And you may just need that to conquer the unconquerable. And let's just get some things straight, guys. I'm natty. I'm all natty. I was going to flex, but I don't want to rip this T-shirt. I like this T-shirt. It's my first arm wrestling T-shirt. So that's why I'm not going to flex, because I don't want to rip my T-shirt. But yeah, I think it's changed. I think the arm wrestling world has changed forever, and a part of me believes it's changed for the best. Oh, my point is mainstream public growing the audience of the sport. Yeah, okay, gotcha, Vegeta, gotcha. We just need bangers. So if the production value of King of the Table was amazing. So if I was really good at editing, and I would love to take a Ron versus Tazvaridze match and chuck that in the King of the Table and show that to mates, then I would take the East versus West Cadet Gennady Dave Chafee match and then show that to mates and go, Guys, arm wrestling is the shit. Arm wrestling is the balls. Let's go balls deep in this mother and let's take arm wrestling to the moon. But sometimes, once in a while, we just got to be real. We just got to be real of where we actually are. Oh, geez. Let's scroll. What else have we got? See you later, buddy. He says, great discussion. I'm heading out. See you later, big fella. Thanks for coming in. Levan's Kidney has jumped in. Thanks for joining us, Kidney. I'm sure you need a well-earned rest. And he's just saying good day to everyone. Aussie life is finally getting easier for me now. Levan is still eating McDonald's like a maniac. But at least he isn't feeding me all those toxic chemicals. You superstar. All righty. What have we got? Let me scroll up. Super chat here. Thank you very much. UDD. Thank you very much. We have already accepted the path. The freak show is unlocked. Embrace it. We are living in a golden era. No crying about health. We are freaks. Let's go. And that's I'll always worry about people's health. That's just who I am. But yeah, it's a time now where, you know, we need to embrace things. I know a lot of tournament goers and a lot of PAL rules type people are like, this is where we need to be. And a lot of us are like, entertainment, we need people over. I mean, if you look at all the leagues recently that were on TV, now, do we need mainstream TV? That's another question in itself. But the last league were on TV were the World Arm Wrestling League, the WAL, and why? They went for the entertainment aspect. The pads were a little bit bigger. They had longer matches, less setups. And it's not everyone's cup of tea, but they somehow got on ESPN. So it worked. But thank you very much, UDD, for your super chat. You dead set legend. Jake's lying like with the polls. Now he's trying to claim Natty. Oh, that's hilarious. Rob says Levan needs to pull 2 guys a night like Gennady and then Ermies 2 hours later. That will be fun once, I think, because when I watched Toddzilla versus, I think it was Pork Chop and I can't remember the other gentleman's name. I do apologize. That was fun once, but I don't want to see Toddzilla do that all the time. That's a fun YouTube video. Like Monster Michael Todd, he goes and pulls a whole gym. He pulls people in the wrestling world. He's doing amazing things there. But when Monster Michael Todd competes like he is in a couple of weeks against Toddzilla, I want to see him compete. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. All righty. What are some other things going on? Okay. Just some random things. Jared TG, ready bang, late but usual. But I did do it. Boudreaux, you might get a lot of hate for this, but he's like, Devon's story's not over, but can we bring MMT into the conversation? He's got to have Levin over some friendly sparring and good fun. Well, we will get an interesting take on it. Jake, love ya. Ready bang, guys. Love you too, Eric. Captain Obvious. Yeah. Okay. Now, that's what I want to ask everyone in the chat. Now, Levan's at the moment conquered the super heavyweight division. What other sport, what other mainstream thing? It doesn't have to be a sport, but what else would you love to see Levin in? Let me know in the chats. Make me laugh. Get me up and about. Let's see how we go. Jake, I have acquired godlike moderated powers. I can remove the channel owner's messages. Wait, you can remove my messages? Interesting. No way you won the third place, Natty. You're all so funny. What else have we got? Everyone's coming in. Aussie says, living hints. Aussie, You were right about Reddy Bane giving the second round Devon versus Levin. Yeah, I think that changed the sport forever. If you're talking about my last video. Now, what I want to, because now it's been 40 minutes of my recent members video is out there. I just want to see if some of my members have watched it before I just give a quick announcement. I just want to have a quick look, guys. Okay, four of my members have watched it. 4 of my members have watched it. If you are a member and you're in the chat now, is it okay if I just tell everyone what the members video was about? Let me know in the chat. All of my members. What have we got? I see Levin in the World's Strongest Man competition, slap fight championships. Oh, I don't know if Levin wants to be slapped in the head, but could be. Figure skating. Figure skating, sumo wrestling. What else have we got? Yep. Unfortunately, not anymore. WAL was about to move to Fox Sport, and then COVID came in, so that's the only reason why it wasn't on there. Jake going on the new baby girlroids now. Defo, not Natty. That's hilarious. If Jake is Natty, Levan's Natty, Jake is way bigger. Thank you. What else have we got? I want to see 11. Why are you yelling at me, Seattle Green? Why are you yelling at me? In the World's Strongest Man competitions, Pivot Master. It says a pin-up model. What else have we got? Olympic curling would be hysterical. Well, Levan would get banned, just like Alex Vovoda got banned from the Winter Olympics. If you know what I mean. Mum's the word. Stuff him in the net as a hockey goalie. So the division is over because Devon lost. I don't think so. Well, that's where your negative mindset comes in, Jed, my man. I have put the question out there because Levin is so dominant. I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if you joined the show earlier, Jed. I'm in the opinion, I want to see someone just come from the ashes and rise and be able to take a pin on Levin. I think you need to just relax now, mate. The match is over and just start thinking positively, Jed. You superstar. I do appreciate, though, Jed, you were in like every single video, poll, comment section, which I appreciate. I do like it. There are a few people, says Caspar, who can contend with Levan. Well, let me know. Let me know who, Caspar. Boudreaux says ballet. Ballet, figure skating. Oh, where to go? Cornhole, figure skating. What else have we got? Gilbert can take him on. Absolutely. All righty. Man, it is going good. Levan be awesome. Paid left tackle. Okay, so just letting you all know, a few of my members are saying, yes, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. So just letting everyone know, in under 24 hours time, I think it's 8 a.m. Australian time, 6 p.m. 8 a.m. Australian, 6 p.m. New York time, and so that's 11 p.m. UK time, I believe. I will be going live again, but I will have the gentleman that is making the Devon Larratt documentary on the show with me. That's what I was saying, people, my members. That's what happens when you remember. You get the exclusive. Also, there's brewing a new podcast show coming on. There's talks of a new podcast show going on. So, but back to the original thing. At this stage, in under 24 hours, I'll be live with the gentleman from Turner Gangs Productions. And he's going to come on and come on the show, and we're going to talk about the documentary. So make sure you come in and join us for that. I don't think we'll have Devon or Jody on because they might be in the plane. I'm going to reach out to Devon, say, hey, man, if you're available, here's the time. Feel free, if you know anyone that's involved, to get them on the live stream as well. What else have we got? Big Aussie, says Cody Hughes. Thank you very much. Oh, I would feel so sorry for the horse that Levin had to sit on. There wouldn't be a horse strong enough, I don't reckon. Levin said the biggest threat would be someone vicious hit like Prime Vovoda or Liliev, to be honest. And they're not coming back. Well, Arsene Liliev might be coming back. He was it Arsene Liliev? He was banned for the sport for a while. I think it was Arsene Liliev. Yeah, he was banned for the sport for a while. Dwarf throwing says, Dan, dwarf throwing. He would launch them. He would absolutely launch them. Boudreaux's got to get ready for work. Well, tomorrow, the Devon documentary crew will be on the show. Guys, we'll go for another 14 minutes because then it'll be Beers with Bad Company, and then I'll be back on the Brandon Allen channel a little bit later on. So, yeah, appreciate your support. I appreciate you all liking, jumping in, having a chat, having a laugh with me, getting all the likes up. Hey, guys, can we please get to 100 likes? Can we do that for the Aussie Arm Wrestler? Can we get a big ready bang to get in there? Hey? Here we go. So, Devon is obviously more famous and the face of the sport. 100%. 100% he is. 100% because, and what I think Devon can do whilst he is injured, because think about it. When that match was over, there was someone on YouTube with 500,000 subscribers, wasn't talking about, he was a doctor. Now, he wasn't talking about how strong Levan was. He was talking about Devon's injury. We saw Devon on Lex Friedman. Devon's got a doco about him. So during his injury, I would love to see Devon do a whole heap of collaborations to get more people in the sport. He can hold a lot of, like if he goes on ESPN or if he goes to, like a Jake Paul YouTube channel or something like that, Mr. Beast or whatever, well, he's able to pin everyone left arm. That's not going to be a problem at all. So I think that will be unbelievable. I think that'll be unbelievable. I think he comes back. Let's do that as a poll. Vegeta. Let's do that as a poll. Will Devon come back or retire? Hang on. What will Devon do? Come back. Retire. Okay, I'll ask my community. What's happened here? I'll ask my community there. Beautiful. Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. We were screaming at the top of the hills. 10K subscribers. You dead set legends. He comes in with an Unfuckables super chat. Uncle John, have you read your messenger? Because I just announced my next guest on the show. Did you read your messenger? And can we confirm that you guys are live in 11 minutes for Beers with Bad Company? Please let me know. Because if not, I'll go for a little bit longer. Goose is in the hoose. But thank you very much. Congratulations, Uncle John. 10K. Absolutely love it. Devon's a great ambassador. I think Devon will stop chasing the number one spot. Okay. We are. Thanks, Evan. So in 11 minutes, guys, we're all going to go over to Beerman's channel and go from there. Yes and yes. So you know how I was saying earlier that I'm going to have Devon's documentary? Well, just letting you know, Uncle John is going to come on the show with me as well, and we're going to chat about it. So, yeah, Bad Company, ready to go, top of the hour. So we'll go for 10 minutes, and then we're all going to go over to Evan's show and watch them rock it and watch them absolutely rock it. And then when they're 10 parts pissed, I'll be on. So in 2 hours or just under 3 hours, I think it is, I'm on Brandon Allen's channel to talk about King of the Table. But the poll that's going on now, I think Devon will come back. I don't think Devon will be going for the number one spot, but there is so much money for Devon to be made if he pulls Hermes, if he pulls Gennady. If Devon pulls everybody in the top 15, there is money to be made. And then obviously even more money if he's getting pins on those guys. So we don't want to see Devon lose to Hermes, then Devon lose to Gennady, and then you're just like, oh my God, because we've seen champions. Like I love watching Vanderlei Silva, but then in his later years get punched up. I loved watching Rampage Jackson, Anderson Silva. I love watching all those guys, but then when you see them get punched up in their older years, it's like, Chuck Liddell's another one. So yeah, it's there we go. Brandon Allen's in the chat. Got to get filthy tonight. You know why? Because I'm going to be on his channel. And remember, just head over Filthy Power Industries. We said it at the top of the show. Ready Bang 15, and that gets you 15% off, which is awesome. Everyone in the chat. No way, Devon is finished. No effing way, Jake. I'm agreeing with you. What does the poll say? Get to 100 likes. We're at 83, 100. We got 9 minutes. Get me to 100 likes. 80%, 86% so far say that he's coming back. Come on, guys. 130 people. Let's get to 100 likes. We've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And, which is good. Everyone's B-Wing needs just a sweater knitted for him. If anyone can help out B-Wing 23, another shout out to, so if someone can help him out, let's get in there and help him out. So from there, I love the direction arm wrestling is growing. We need to grow and evolve together. I think if we grow and evolve together, it can really change. But at and another discussion, we're getting pulled in 4 different directions. But I think soon there will be a moment where it just clicks. I think we will nail the rules right, the diameter of the pads right, the table right, the competitors right. I don't know if I'm just a lunatic. I don't know if I just love the sport way too much. But I think there is a moment in time where it's just going to skyrocket to the moon. And we just roll over and we're like, we are here. And all of us that have been there will just rise to the top and we'll be like, how good is arm wrestling now? How good is arm wrestling now? I am still excited about the super heavyweight division. Unfortunately, at the moment, the number one spot is locked up. But in the 80s, there were hairbands. Poison and Kiss and all these hairbands were awesome. And we were like, this is music forever. Nirvana enters the chat with grunge. Bang! And goes in there and fucking knocks their socks off. So that's where the sports person in me is excited. The New England Patriots go 18-0. Undefeated all year. Unstoppable. Tom Brady's the man. New York Giants. Eli Manning enter the chat. Knock them off. So that's where I'm excited. For me, is the super heavyweight division over? No, it's not. Now we focus on 2 to 10 for a while and see who can be next at the throw for Levan. What I would love for Levan to do is take on more matches throughout the year. We've seen him twice in 2 and a bit years. I think what Levan's structure is right now, I think he is good enough to take 2 or 3 matches a year and just put this thing to bed and see if anyone can find a range. Obviously not if he's injured. You want to be at peak performance. He's undefeated in super matches, so he wants to keep that streak alive. I get it. Hurt my back just so I could have the day off to listen to the Aussie arm wrestler. That's hilarious. John is on my channel in 6 minutes. You better head over to Beer Man and tell him that the Aussie arm wrestler sent you because they have a lot of fun each and every week. But you got to go to the Beer Man's channel. You got to go to the Beer Man's channel. Arm wrestling is in a much better now that all athletes can compete against each other instead of some people being PAL athletes. Yes. What we can confirm is league contracts are dead. Unless someone from like Saudi Arabia, like we're doing with the golf or Kerry Packer did with the cricket many years ago, unless someone comes in with millions and millions of dollars and says, right, you only pull in my league 6 times a year, but you get $200,000 a year. That could be a game changer. So if anyone knows anyone with all that oil money, first of all, get them to super chat the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Get them to super chat me with like $1 million super chat. And I'll sign the contract and only commentate 6 times a year for that kind of money. But yeah, I think so I think that would be a good thing. I do love that now anyone can pull anyone. And I'll tell you what, if you follow all the Facebook groups, Igor Mazarenko just came out and he was very, very happy and made sure the PAL, the top 8 logo was there. Levan in a top, which I would have done the same. If Levan was wearing an Aussie Arm Wrestler shirt, I would have said, he's my man. We are rocking and rolling and going from there. Right. Let's hit up a quick things in the chat before we rock and roll and we finish up. Have we got to 100 likes? 97 likes. Don't tease me like this. Don't tease me like this. Let's get to 100 likes. 100 likes. 3 minutes, 100 likes. WAL coming back. I think it is. I really do think it is. I really do. WAL and PAL can F off. Where were they during the time of need? What I don't think they need to F off at them. They let the contracts go. They had a legal obligation and they could have held them together, but they both did what was better for the sport. Will both of them come back? Absolutely. I think PAL will come back and I think WAL will come back. I genuinely, honestly think I do with no information. But I think they did help the sport by allowing these people to go and pull at other events. I'm sure there's little hidden agreements, but that's what I think. I think it is. So I think they did. I think they did the right thing. What else have we got? I've always wished for a friend, not meant to be. Backspace says 200Ks means you don't fail out. Maybe you just get punished. Like a couple of grand gets out of your salary every foul. And then if you lose a match on fouls, it's like a big whopping 10K or something. Let's have a look. Diaz says Devon should do a strength training approach instead of endurance and try and face Levan again. Maybe. Gorilla Arms has got it right. He says we need a ready bang league. Yes, we do. We do. I would love it. Hopefully now that Zadie's getting a bit older and things like that, I want to run a super match day, and just get some of my guys, my fun guys. They have bangers and matches at training. So I would love to just run that and just have it live playing on the channel so you can sit there. What else have we got? See you, Alex. See you later. If you're awake, I'll be on Brandon Allen's channel, but Beers with Bad Company are starting soon. Thomas Miles, Aussie, best wishes for you and your family. Thanks, Tommy Boy. Vegeta says, great coverage, mate. Already bang. Thank you very much. Cafeteria, fresh A, says Captain Obvious. Okay. How much did Devon and Levin make from the match? If I were guessing, I reckon minimum 50K each. Levan a bit more. He would have had a winner's prize. That is for sure. Let me have a look. 100 likes. 100 likes. We're on here. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. What I need to tell you all now, you have all liked my videos. You have all watched my videos, and I do appreciate it. Some of you Patreon and YouTube bangers, which I do appreciate it. Some of you even donate money out of your own pocket in Super Chats, which I appreciate. But what I really need you to do, whatever you do for the rest of the day, be happy. Whatever you do for the rest of the day, get your mindset in a positive thinking way. It is only going to help you out beneficially for the short term and the long term. Aussie Arm Wrestler is always in a good mood, so I'm going to live till I'm about 300 years old. You guys are so important in the world. Do not think that you are minuscule at all. You have the ability to make an impact on someone's life. You are having an impact on my life. So whatever you do throughout the day, throughout the week, just always remember you are so important to the world, not only the arm wrestling world, but the world in general, to your friends, to your family, to the arm wrestling community. What I need you to do is just build yourself and release some of that hate. Doesn't even have to be hate in sport. If you're not liking someone at the moment, release it, let it go, and just be happy. I'm happy. You guys should be happy, and I am genuinely happy and genuinely thankful for the support that you give the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I really do appreciate it. And I do enjoy finishing some of my live streams like this because I just want everyone to leave here and go, that's fucking cool. I'm up and about now. I am up and about. So I really, really appreciate it. So we're about to finish up. But Ra says, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, if Devon wasn't injured, could he have won? I would say no. I'm going to say no. Ryan Doyle. That's a lovely accent. New Jersey. If this is the Ryan Doyle who I think it is, you cheeky bugger. Please, before I finish, Ryan, confirm that this is you. And quickly, yes. I love you all. Head over to Beers with Bad Company now. They have just started. Ready, bang. Absolutely love you all. You are all dead set legends. And I'll see you all at Evan's channel. And then I'll see you all on Brandon Allen's channel.